Good morning, everyone. This is Tom. I'm under the layout today. I'm going to show you my wiring. And there's my Power Pro and then my PB5 booster, which I use for my DC accessory bus. And then we go on the layout, and you can see there's a AIU. And then over here we got a switch 8 MK2, another switch 8 MK2. You'll see a lot of terminal blocks here with all kinds of wires. And then you see more terminal blocks here. These are for the tortoises I have. Some more terminal blocks there for the signals, and those are lighted right there. And then you can see more tortoises and the bus lines and the suitcases that I'm taking off today, putting on those other terminal blocks. As you can see, I got this far. There's 2 terminal blocks on my bus lines. So I took out all the soldering and all the suitcases on my track bus lines. I'm going to use the suitcases on the accessory bus line. That seems to be working okay. When I took off some of the suitcases, I noticed that the feeder wire wasn't pinched, all the way through, and the coating was still on it. And I found some of the solders were very loose, so that could cause intermittent issues. So glad I decided to do this. Over there's a couple of BD20s, thanks to Jim Tedusco. He made me those holders that keeps them up on the board so they don't dangle. The only thing I have dangling now are these lights, and I sent one to Jim to see if he can make a holder for them, and then maybe I can get them mounted on a board so they don't hang down like they are. I don't like things dangling down. This is the one side of the layout. Over down there's more BD20s, and this is a lot of terminal blocks I use for wiring to make things easier to take off and on. And over there, it's going to be hard to see, but you can see a lot of wires. And that's the other side of the layout, a little more wide open. This side's more congested. But that's it. And since it's bright out today, I thought I'd show everybody the layout. That piece of paper there tells me what block numbers are for the AIU01, so I know which port the block is, and that sort of thing. And I'm going to finish up. I have 2 more terminal blocks to put in, the last 2 on my bus line, so then that'll all be done and converted. Tools I'm using is a screwdriver, some wire snips, and some wire cutters, and a little screwdriver for the small screws that are on these guys. And then that RX bottle has screws in that screws the blocks to the bottom of the base, the layout, so they don't dangle. So a lot different underneath the layout than it is up on top, and getting pretty close to getting this all operational. I just have my KD309 project that I'm still working on. That wire is dangling down underneath the layout. I gotta get I have some parts coming hopefully in the next day or so to finish that project. Some screws from KD. They didn't give me enough in the KD package, So they sent me out some early this week, so they should be here soon. And I can screw that down and then ballast that all up and get that all taken care of. I don't just have the track laying there right now, so that line isn't operational yet. But that's why I was doing the bus lines to get them done. And then that's a signal that I screwed up, and I sent it back to the guy, and he's fixing it for me. And then I'll put that in. That's one of these dual head dwarf lights. Then I got a signal to put there and a signal to put there. I got the holes drilled and the tubes in, and then we'll have them all done, and all my signaling for all my blocks will be done. There are the last two blocks that I didn't have signals on, and then it's all set, and then we'll see what happens. And so everybody have a good day, and again, a shout out to Jim Tedesco for helping me out with those VD20s and lighted holders. And I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I'll see you all in the next video.